Oh, baby, baby, how was I supposed to know? Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. How's it going? How's it going? Do ourselves a nice little chatty stream tonight, since I believe I will be indisposed tomorrow evening. If things go according to some form of plan, I will not be around, so we'll have a chatty stream tonight. How are you all doing? Oh, baby sung in the style of Gollum. Yes, indeed. Well, kind of, sort of. This better be a happy streamer you're suing. I mean, it's been a long day. Few things happened today that weren't so great, but unfortunately, that's just the way things go. Ain't much you can do about it. I'm gonna do my best to stay nice and mellow for the chatty stream. Is that loose? Cats don't sound like we're loose, though. Thank you, Alpha, for resubscribing. 53 months, Jesus Christ. Why that didn't activate, I have no idea. Uh-oh. Hold on. There we go. Now everything should activate again. I very much appreciate that, Alpha. 53 months. Alpha's message goes as follows. Let's fucking go, man. So happy for you. I very much appreciate it. It's okay, I can make you happy. I'm not unhappy, but I am very irritated. Very irritated. That's just the way the cookie crumbles, unfortunately. Leanne is starting out very rough. Very rough. Anyways, let's get these hellos out of the way. Hello, Holly. Hello, Leanne. Hello, Mayo. Hello, Jesse. Hello, Alpha. Hello, John. I saw you there earlier.
Salutations. Welcome. Now go away. Leave. Run. Or die.
I feel that way kind of today. I'm not going to lie. Hello there, Tay. Impressive at something. You are impressive at many things. What they are, I'm not entirely sure, but you're got to be impressive at something. You are very impressive when it comes to speaking about your cat on your little lives. That's impressive. Crackers, marshmallows, and chocolate. No. So when you say crackers, here in the States, the first thing we think of are saltines. It has to be a graham cracker. Marshmallow, chocolate. That is the s'more. How's it going, though, Cal? Yeah, I tried to... So we bought those parts for our washer, right? I put in the brand new water inlet valve. I put in the brand new lid latch. And then come to find out the motor's just shot in it. And I tried to take a look at it, and I ended up snapping a piece of the motor, unfortunately. With my bare hands, I wasn't using any tools at that time. So now it's sitting outside by the garage, and I'll have a look at it this weekend. See if I can save that damn thing or not. We'll see. Thinking of Ritz crackers? Yeah. I mean, Ritz crackers are pretty good too, though. 60% for Jesse, 70% for Mayo. Let's see here. Tay is not sticky at all. Kyle's got back pain. I gave myself pain in the hand because after I popped off the cap of the motor on the washer from the very bottom, my hand swung and smashed right into the side of the washer. Got me right across the knuckles, right across them. It was being held on by a bunch of magnets. And I thought it was just gonna be a belt cover, and it is not. It was the actual motor, so it's pleasant. Beagle is a beast. Beagle was not attempting to be. You underestimate your own strength. No, I don't underestimate my strength. I just maybe underestimate the quality of things I'm holding, I guess. 50% sticky for Kyle. Not bad, not bad. Everyone did, kind of, sort of okay-ish. Do you have PayPal? I do have a PayPal. I do not request nor require any financial support, but I do have a PayPal. Currently, I am drowning the sorrows in a little bit of adult beverages. There is, if you decide you want to leave a donation or whatever, there's a link somewhere, someplace. I don't fucking remember where it is. I don't even remember my PayPal link, to be honest with you. I know there is one. We use it for the Y-Shy stuff, but oh, there you go. That place. There's a link. I think there also might be a link to the PayPal in there too. I really don't use the PayPal to do small transactions and pay J-Card on occasion for thumbnails. Hello, Ann. How's it going? How's it going? Drink one for me. Sure feel like one right now. Well, I'm drinking two, so I will claim one as yours, and the other one will be mine. Wish I didn't finish hers, so she gave it to me, and I got my Angry Orchard. So I get to enjoy both of them this evening. So I have my regular Angry Orchard, just some hard cider, and then this other one here is Smirnoff Ice Pink Lemonade, Raspberry Lemonade. Giveth your PayPal, so I might to thee mightily for your travels. The fuck is it? I don't even know what it is. Hold on here. I got it someplace. If you really truly want it, I will drop it. How's that sound? You just need the email for that, right? Is that how that works again? Shows how often I actually use the damn thing. Answer, not often. Yeah, I always have to finish it. All I heard was something got you across the knuckles, Catholic school. No, I was fixing a washer and I broke off the bottom part of a motor when I was pulling it off the spline, and it snapped inside, and the magnets actually released, and I smashed my hand to the side of a washer. PayPal.me. I think it'd just be Lord Beagle at that point in time, right? I don't even give it out to anybody. I really don't ever use it. It's something like that. I don't remember. Like I said, I only use it to basically just pay J-Cart. That's really about it. Yeah, no biggie. Not the worst thing to happen to me. Why does my phone keep flashing at me, though? Why does it keep doing that? There we go. It doesn't
At Scared Little Raven celebrates 1 month of membership.
Aw, thank you, Raven. Very much appreciate that. Stream Elements really doesn't take away much of the donation either. So if it's a $5 donation through Stream Elements, I still get, I think it's like $4.50 out of it or something like that, depending on how it goes. I don't remember. For the most part, not many people have ever used it, so I've never really looked into it that much. It's just one of those things. I gotta crack a window. Yeah, there we go. Get some of that nice air in here. Anne's had a headache all weekend. I've had a headache with trying to get my laundry done. That's about as far as I've had a headache. I've had terrible issues with allergies, though. And I died. I lost my WoW character. That happened on... When was that? Was that Saturday? Saturday morning I died with him. Level 27, I died to a glitch. My stuff all lagged out for about 3 or 4 seconds, and then my character was just gone. So, even though I wasn't streaming and doing stuff with you guys, I was actually still playing WoW to get my character back up to level. Yep. So, I got back up to level almost 17 right now. So yeah, I lost my level 27. Unfortunately, but... That wasn't the worst thing for the weekend, but I mean, it wasn't great. Oh yeah, I'm going through super fast. Have a moment of silence. That ought to do it. It's all good. No big worry. We've just been dealing with a lot of outside stuff with my allergies and whatever. Waiting on a little bit of rain to knock some of that pollen down. But damn, it just ain't happening yet. Not yet. It will. Soon. I'm just going to finish hers off first because hers got less in it right now. Big old power leveling. I am definitely power leveling. I've done all the quests in the Glades, all the quests in Mulgore, and all the quests in Durotar already. That's true. Cal did actually kill Boogie. No, she didn't. He was using one of his alt characters and just aggroed too many things at one time for a character with like no actual gear. It happens. It's all good, though. We're all doing all right. I've been watching the UAP or UFO videos that so many people have been posting lately. That footage is just bad. Bad. Some of them are just too easy to clear out. And Stabitha will be dearly missed, yeah. Crap, how much have I missed? Yeah, Mr. Prism, you've not missed very much, my guy. Kyle's sitting at level 11, nice. No, we haven't talked too much. I've just been going through my trials and tribulations, that's all. Just kind of relaxing, enjoying myself. Enjoying multiple adult beverages at the moment in time. Just means I won't need another one afterwards. Oh, UFO footage is pretty bad. Yeah, it's a lot of it's not very good. a lot of it you can pick out what'll be, I guess, relevant or actually have some form of relevance, and you can toss the rest of it out. Haven't played Minecraft lately. I have not played Minecraft lately. My subscription to Minecraft Realms has been removed for the time being. And they're just giving me hiccups, so I haven't done it for a while. Looks tired, comfy, or smashed. Dude, I am wore out. Allergies have been beating my ass all weekend. Ruining a motor and a washer didn't make me very happy. Snapping the water inlet valve originally didn't make me very happy. It's been a weekend. I've not been very, very thrilled about many things. And to get me smashed takes a lot of alcohol. And I do not have enough money to spend on alcohol to get myself smashed. And I do not consume the wacky tobacco, so. That's one down. Woosah. No, I'm pretty calm about it. I'm angry, but I'm a calm angry right now. Life sucks for him. No, I mean, there are some personal things that we've got going on that we're dealing with way outside the YouTube and Twitch stratospheres, which is just stuff I don't talk about, bring up, because no one needs to know about it. Even the close friends I have don't really know about it, and that's the way it's gonna stay. They'll be resolved shortly, though.
Why must you fail me so often?
Bug, I will fail you every day you know me. It's never gonna change. The other thing arguably are more shit. The washer was a pain. I just put a new inlet in there, just replaced the brand new lid latch in there, and then come to find out the motor was leaking a little bit of oil, so we had a little bit of puddle under the washer, and snapped the bottom right off of it. We love consistency. I try to be consistent some days. With the failing, I'm very consistent. That'll never change. Keep your secrets. I shall keep my secrets. Many of them, in fact. I know many secrets about many things. I keep a lot of them deep inside this massive containment unit we call a brain. But yeah, I was watching a lot of people's videos on the UAPs and UFOs and all that garbage. I've seen a lot of people talk about it and going, this is to cover something up or whatever. And it's like, well, I mean, there were a number of things going on the last several days that kind of would make sense, but what'd you do for Mother's Day? Nothing. We did absolutely nothing for Mother's Day. Have to take it to the microwave apart to clean it. Looking forward to it. I hate taking apart, and I hate cleaning the microwaves. We actually just replaced ours, I don't know, 2 or 3 months ago probably. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, no, we didn't do anything for Mother's Day. Shy's mom has passed on. Mine's been gone for gonna be 23 years, so we really didn't do much. We let the kids spend time with their mom. She went to work. We just kind of chilled. Had as quiet of a day as possible. Bug worked. Beagle should look at Chatty time. Why should I look at Chatty time? What's going on in Chatty time? Ours isn't a year old, but that bloody mouse got in. Yeah, you always gotta be careful about that stuff here. Hang on here. Why do I gotta look at Chatty time? Oh, I guess you guys are using Chatty time to throw my stuff around. Okay. Buster Scruggs, huh? Wow. I don't even remember when I took that damn photograph. That would have been ages ago. Oh well. Craptacular week in my world. Crawling back out from under our kitty lost rock. Patrick with my orange. Pseudo son, 12 years plus 1 day. Sorry to hear about that, Pam. I'm sorry to hear about that. Yeah, the donation link works. So that can be used. And apparently, I don't remember that ever being my image. I don't think I actually use an image, but I guess I do have one. Are we sure that's my PayPal? Interesting. If you do want to use PayPal, you can type Lord Beagle in the send portion. He comes up with a mugshot worthy or something. I am fairly certain that is not the actual photograph for the PayPal, but use it. I don't give. Go for it. It is something. Can send via PayPal without an email. Otherwise, the email is whyshymedia@gmail.com. I looked. Because I'm fairly positive that if I go, that's not what I want to look at. Get that out of here. Go to our PayPal. I don't think I even have an image on ours. Yeah, here. This is the email address that we use. Blurt and why not have been around. I understand that. Since it never allows me to actually post in my own YouTube, you can use that. That is the email attached to the PayPal that I actually do use for our business. I sent it to Alpha. He can post it. There you go. Yeah, losing a critter, losing a family member is never an easy thing to go through. We have a number of them buried out on the property, so we understand. Sometimes a little too well, I guess. Because we have... Well, we cremated 1, buried 4 since I've lived here, give or take. So we understand it. You never got to give us a reason. You never got to say it. Just know that. You never got to say sorry for not showing up. That's perfectly fine. We understand. No judgment. Why Shy is such a cute name for that. Why Shy is one of the business names, yep. So we just use that for the majority of things that we do. Yeah. I'm not very good at promoting myself. If y'all didn't notice, I'm very, very bad at it. I basically just let you guys find it out on your own because I just don't do it very well. Might be a bad habit of mine. Yeah, oh well. Back to what I was saying about the questions going around. I know that Gray asked the question. I don't remember if Jake Hart did, but I know Amber did. Actually, Jake Hart might have. If the UAP or UFO files were a distraction of some sort. And May has had a lot of things going on with our government all around the time that the files were released, the UFO and UAP files. So I'm not going to say that it is. I'm not going to say that it isn't, but potentially. I'll go with that, potential. Sticky percent. You got us to promote me. I guess I do, because I just don't do it. I notice you don't say. I don't even tell people to like the videos very often. Fuck, there you go, Jesse. Thank you. Greetings, Francis. Hello, hello, hello. I see that you've put it in Raven. Huh? Confused on that one. 60% sticky for Pam. It's getting better. I'll soon be showing off, hopefully if things go right here in the next few weeks, showing off the drowning in the sticky merch. Along with the Alpha Made Me Sticky, because we got that as well. And a couple other little things. The drowning in the sticky is literally an arm reaching out of a pool of white. I thought it kind of is very fitting for a lot of the discussions that happen in the live streams between me and a number of people. Which, oddly enough, that number keeps growing. I think you're all a little psychotic, but it's all good. It could have a correlation. It having to be a distraction, maybe. They had a lot of shit on their plate and they just threw something out there. It's considering what was going on during those exact days, yeah, it would definitely make a lot of sense to take a lot of eyes away, I won't lie. Jesse's okay, Jesse doesn't need one, Mayo needs one, my bad. Raven said she can't see the heart. Oh, okay. The hug emoji, gotcha. Mr. Prisms make me all sorts of sticky. Giggity. Jizzed in my pants. Mayo is 90%. I'm still going to take the bot out back after last week. The bot is being changed eventually. Trust me. It will be changed. It's going to take a bit of time. Jesse does not need one. Fine, Jesse doesn't get to have one then, I guess. It's very simple. But Shy is a mom. Shy is a mom, yes. You know, this release was planned months ago. The date for the release was never planned, but the statements of the release actually happened back in 2025. In February, it was stated that something was going to happen. They just never made an exact date. And it's just very interesting that the date they did involved when a certain individual was going in for his deposition that he didn't want to be live and televised about the Epstein files 2 days prior to the release. And then the day of the release was when another individual in the actual administration was being grilled about his use of government funds and getting extremely intoxicated on multiple occasions. Just stating. If you want to go beyond that, I have more documentation. However, yes, the release was stated to happen. They just never gave a date. Because I may not look like it, but I do investigate things. Francis, 100% sticky. Way to go. Cal is very sticky for me. Growl. We know the opposite is completely true, but that's okay. My voice just didn't do it. My statements didn't work. I just know the documents they gave out, a lot of them we've already seen or have been released prior, and the footage was basically garbage. Which is going to happen all the time. The majority of it's in infrared anyways, and it's just, yeah. I'm going to leave now. Funny how that goes, right? He very much investigates things. I do investigate many things. When you got a bit of time on your hands, it ain't very hard to use the internet for 5 or 10 minutes and just look up exactly what you're wanting to find, and you'll find it. I just had to look up dates. That's all I needed. There we go. Like I said before, you'll eventually hit conspiracy somewhere when it comes to government stuff. Yep, that's why I said, maybe, maybe not, don't know. I can say it definitely looks that way, just because the time frame matches up very closely with what certain individuals are doing. But I can't give you a guarantee. I can just say the stuff they released, it's a big old nothing burger. Squeals like a guinea pig, allegedly. Do you want me to find that moment? Here, I will find that moment and I will play it and I will prove it to you right now. Here you go. You fucked yourself, Cal. I will find it because I have it marked. Let's see here. There we go. Giggling. That's the one I want. What?
I'm confused.
Fuck, so am I at this point.
I know.
I didn't think
Girl, if you're gonna get it and ride it, that ain't my deal.
What?
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 Exactly.
What?
So yeah, I just said something that confused everyone too. Yeah, this should be about the moment here somewhere.
Giraffes, they hurt. Anyway.
Hang on. It's coming. Oh, the one's over here by the
Oh, God.
guinea pig. Fuck, who just kicked a goddamn guinea pig? Holy Told shit. you.
It was me hiccuping. I'm so sorry.
You
Boom.
just punted a guinea pig over the fence. Oh my god. That. There you go, Cal. That was a guinea pig. That was you hiccuping. There you go. Yes, that was a guinea pig. That was someone punting a guinea pig. You thought I didn't have it marked? Oh, no, darling. No, no, no. See, I definitely mark stuff. I go through and I find the stuff. Can't find my lost sock on the internet. I bet you I could find your lost sock on the internet. And I'll tell you where it's going to be. It's going to be either under your washer, under your dryer, or under your bed. Boom. You already found it. If you lose a sock, check those 3 places. And if you end up staying at other people's homes, you should probably check them first. Find the exact timestamp too and put it in the comments. I mean, I could give you the exact timestamp. I can go back and find it. I just closed it, but I can find it real quick. So yeah, Cal, if you're not laughing right now, you should be, because that was your guinea pig. That was a little critter you just kicked over a goddamn fence. All right, that's what happened to that poor little guinea. That was, in fact, a guinea pig squeal. That was her hiccuping. And I said it sounded like a goddamn guinea pig, so that's exactly what it was. Or it'll be a short. It will be a short. I just haven't finished it yet. Yep. I have it. Just because I didn't post it don't mean I don't have it. If y'all ain't laughing, you ain't living. Poor little guy. If a war isn't a distraction, then UFO files will do nothing. It wasn't. It was involving what was being discussed at that exact day. May 6th, Lutnick goes in for his second deposition, which he does not do on television. He does it behind closed doors involving the Epstein files. May 8th is when the UFO release happens. May 8th again is when the Mother's Day luncheon happens. The UFC fights happened on May 5th, which did not go very well for Donald Trump. May 7th and 8th is when Kash Patel's investigation happens involving his use of funds. It's very coincidental that all those things that weren't going very well for them happen at the same time. Just stating. Just stating. It's about what goes on during the time. The war is a large thing going on globally to hide many smaller things. These exact moments involving actual people that are very close to Donald Trump is why people believe it's a distraction, because that's what was going on in those exact dates. That's it. Is it a distraction? I don't really care about UFOs. I don't believe in them anyways. That's just my thing. We already saw UFO duds anyhow. There were a lot of bad footage. That's for damn sure. A lot of bad footage. Mr. Gray was going through that. Dear old Dandolph. You kicked a poor defenseless little animal, Cal. Shame. I mean, technically Cal couldn't kick it. She could run over with her wheelchair, though. She could run over a guinea pig, and it would probably make the same noise. Or she could possibly shoot it with a crossbow. It wouldn't be sharp. It would be blunt, like a beanbag on the end of it or something like that. She wouldn't want to hurt a defenseless little guinea pig. I'll be waiting to like that when you post it. Yeah, it'll be posted here this week. Ballroom Blitz also set up to be sensational. Yeah, that's been a cluster, but I don't know. We've had that stuff going on lately in the paranormal realm. We've had a weird account going around to other people and trying to get them to band against Beardo. There's other things happening outside of what regular people are watching. Which, lucky for me, I still have individuals that'll still look into things for me on occasion, so always got our eye in the sky if need be. Sound like that even when they're happy. That's very true, they do. Use a sword. I hear she's badass with it, only messing with. Yeah, no, she'd never hurt a guinea pig. But yeah, they squeal like that when they're happy too. We were just hunting stuff, so it just felt right to say she kicked it over a fence. I don't know if many of you guys caught Seg's new video that he came out with today. That was interesting to watch. Another person claiming to speak to the dead, but not quite speaking to the dead. God damn, did that woman look terrifying, by the way. Eye in the sky, Sauron. Well, I mean, could be devilish if the individual needed to be, maybe. A lot of nonsense going on. Yeah. Everybody goes after Beardo. I mean, Beardo is fairly popular, fairly well known, so yeah, Beardo's the target for the most things. Seg's recent video with that woman, I can't remember their name. Was it Kine or Ken or something like that? They were acting like they were talking to the dead again with those like ITC devices. You could even see her clicking on a computer, activating a mouse and stuff like that. You can see the screen reflection, which I don't think he actually mentioned in the video, but you can see it on her face. having her daughter sit behind her wearing the headphones and doing the SB7 spirit box thing, Estes session, eyes wide open, not blindfolded, not even away from her mother, asking the questions. And then like one of the people that she did a session with, their actual family member had a interview with Seg, and it was just like a whole bunch of crazy shit. Like, I don't know why people keep ruining the paranormal like this. Like, yeah, I get it. It's a pseudoscience. We need to work on it. That's why I made a video about paranormal standards, which were created back when, you know, Ghost Hunters was still relatively new. Most Haunted was still relatively new. Ghost Adventures relatively new. And what they did in those TV programs basically created the standard that the majority of people who went out investigating kind of followed by, right? And that kind of, you know, developed afterwards and evolved a little bit. But YouTubers are doing the same damn thing. That's just kind of the way it went. It's just like, God damn it. What did Cal do? Why are people yelling at Cal? What? Don't even remember their name. It was ridiculous. It was very ridiculous. People are pretty much always harder to predict than... Yeah, people are very cruel most cases. Almost all the time. Yeah, it's... The scariest thing in the world isn't a demon, it's a person. Big circle with a black house. What? The black circle underneath. Huh? The fuck's Kel talking about? I don't know. Someone was yelling your name and you're talking about a black circle. Same name but black circle with a weird house icon. No idea what that is. Kicking the guinea pig or stabbing Tabitha? I have no idea. Not mad at Cal. I'm pissed at the idiots who lie to ghosts. These individuals also lied about a person claiming he was dead and stuff like that, but come to find out he didn't die until months afterwards. Like they were just people out there for money, man. There's so many bastards doing that. It's ruining it all. Yeah, no, she didn't actually punt a guinea pig. She just sounded like it. Massive hiccup just sounded like she punted a guinea pig. She was saying, I don't sound like a guinea pig. Well, I have the evidence to prove otherwise. You sounded like a guinea pig. I sound like a seagull. You sound like a guinea pig. That's okay. It took all of us by surprise. Then she had one later where she sounded like a goddamn chihuahua. Oh. Thank you for finding the timestamp, Jesse. Your hiccups are very high. I mean, I have high-pitched hiccups from time to time, too, so I understand. They are profiting off children's murders. That is despicable. They are. Very much so. And they're not even trying to hide that fact. And then what these people were doing. Cat wants to come inside after begging to be outside. Imagine that again. What these people were doing as well is they were like glorifying and calling the killers of these children, you know, darling, sweetie, stuff like that, offering them biscuits, right, cookies and whatnot. And it's like, it's just not a good look overall. No reason to do it. Give me 1 second to get the cat in. Guinea Pig Hiccup's my favorite punk band. Yeah, it was Sylvester. You know, if Guinea Pig Hiccup was a rock band or a punk band, I would probably listen to them. I won't lie. Of course it was Sylvester. Who else would it be? I mean, it could be Nyx, but Guinea Pig flipping off cow. Could stretch like that now without being in pain. That wasn't even a stretch. That was just me bending my knees. That's it. You guys may not have heard all the pops, but that's just my knees. It wasn't a stretch. It's just a quick little squat. If I were to actually get down to the floor, I probably would be able to get back up very easily. Indeed. Sometimes it is Nyx. I have a message from somebody. Who the fuck do I message from? Oh, yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, just you if you ever want to send money over PayPal to me, make sure you use the email address. Don't use the other one. I mean, I think I still have access to it, but it's not the one I actually use. There's a band out there that's called Squirrel Nut Zippers. Why not? Jesus Christ. Just glow sticks. Fuck off. Fuck off with that shit. Glow sticks. Sound like twisting bubble wrap. You know, y'all are mean. Nicholas names are often the best. King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard and Psychedelic Porn Crumpets. I like that name. Psychedelic Porn Crumpets. That is a great name. That'd be the greatest name for like an actual porn company. I'm not gonna lie. Come back to Squirrel what? Yeah, I love you guys too. It's all out of love, right? All the anguish and mental, depravement. Just wait until you're old. If my body's been doing this for the last 10 years, I don't think I'm going to make it to the ripe old age of old. That's why I call myself old now. A thing called pyros for porno or something. Good lord. That just reminds me of playing Team Fortress 2. I loved playing a pyro in that game. Just setting everyone on fire and smacking with an axe. As if you don't do the same. Yeah. I pick on people, that's for sure. Porno for pyros. Oh. Talk about getting hot in the loins, right? Oh. Band in the 90s, I don't know if they're still around. They were called Squirrel Nut Zippers. Whoever decided these were great names. I have a bumper stickers. Maybe I should do that. Maybe we should make Lord Beagle bumper stickers. And definitely make it like drowning in the sticky stickers. I bet you had a bumper sticker. You want to know what your bumper sticker is, Ann? Juicy right across the ass. Women can have their own bumper stickers, and for a time period they did, It's when they'd walk around with pants that would say pink or juicy or whatever on the butt cheeks. Women had their own bumper stickers for a while. Men had Wrangler up in the corner. Women had juicy right across both cheeks. I remember. Good old bumper stickers, yeah. I'm sticky for Beagle sticker. Could do that one. Do I'm sticky for Beagle and Alpha made me sticky. And then put a picture of Alpha, and then people can drive around with Alpha on their car. Like, who the fuck's that? I don't know, but it sounded good. Don't forget the guess. Yep. Those sweats and yoga pants were a whole trend. My sister had a collection. Jesus Christ, Mayo. I wonder if you wore them too. We have a local grind store band called Gash Scabies. What would that be? It'd be a Kutzschrift? Is that right? Kutzschrift? That I probably got very wrong, but I don't give a shit, whatever. The juicy across the booty era was wild. It was a great era, but it was an era where you had to wear sunglasses so that your lady friends couldn't see you staring, because everyone was wearing them. It definitely got the attention right quick. If that era ever comes back, I might thank Jesus at that point in time, because that was a fun time. And the bigger the booty, the bigger the words were. Oh man, it was great. How I don't miss them. I miss the 90s. I was a baby. I was a child in the 90s. I didn't have all this worry and dread. I still didn't have my mom, but you know, I had less dread, I guess. 69% stickers. Yeah, Jesus Christ. 69% sticky sticker. Fuck. There we go. I hate having a goddamn stutter. And for those of you that don't believe I have one, I do. If I do not slow down my speech and enunciate very clearly, my stutter really comes out very badly. And it comes out so bad that I've gotten to the point where if I message you on a regular basis, you understand what that ellipses means. It's me taking a breather, because otherwise I'll start typing and stutter. So if I text you a lot and message you a lot, you always see ellipses, ... It's me taking a moment. Tay, the sticky bot does not like you at all. Beagle booty time. If you buy me a pair of pants that say juicy on the backside, I'll wear them. Sister of the Moon just popped in to say hi. Hello, hello, hello. I did not stroke. I do actually have a terrible stutter. And I worked for a long time to fix that. It does come out from time to time, though. The parachute pants. Coot has said the exact same way as cut. Okay, so just cut. Don't try to say shirfted with that hard Germanic shk. I mean, I at one point in time I was able to speak Arabic kind of sort of okay-ish in small spurts, but the only type of pants I like nowadays are boot cut. I want boot cut and relaxed fit with the U instead of the fucking V, because I have a giant swinging pair of testiculars, and I do not need the V cut where it separates my boys. I need the U cut so they just gently sit. And those pants are not very easy to find for a large man. Just so you know. You enjoy figuring out my sentences. Shut up. That's probably why she's scarier than I am now. I think about it. She stole all the ass our genetics had to offer. Hey, you know what I say? Bigger the better. And if you can't get it, guess what? You got something else to give. What it is, I don't know at the moment in time, but what the hell is this? Rain is incoming in 3.5 hours. Hello. I like that idea. I like rain. Cargo pants all the way. I did wear a lot of cargo pants, but I was very much a Wrangler and Levi person. If it didn't cost me a crap ton of money to get myself a nice pair of cattlemen's or cowboy boots again, I'd definitely be wearing them. I was going to wear jeans tonight, actually, but I decided not to. I still don't know what it is. You got personality. You got heart, kid. That's what you got. You got heart, and it's amazing, and I love you for it. There you go. Yes, I can be a softie. Fuck off. Way to go, Tay, getting 1,000% sticky. 108 degrees. Yeah, no, I never want to live anywhere near you, Anne. As fun as it would be to hang out with my brat, I don't want to live anywhere near you. I enjoy being in the 60s and 70s. Stream Elements goes to your PayPal and it has the same avatar as you use here. There you go. That sounds about right. I miss being outside all day, riding bikes, climbing trees, making dens. The good old days. I miss riding bike, but you hit too many things, they don't let you ride them anymore. Funny thing is, I like the 80s movies better than the 90s. I like 90s music over 80s. Painter's pants, and they're still around. I'm either sweatpants or gym shorts kind of gal. Huh, can only imagine why. Like jeans, but because I cycle so much, they don't last long. I used to wear jeans doing construction. I wore jeans when I worked in the factories, running CNCs, when I worked on the farms. I wore jeans for everything. I would even wear jeans to the beach and swim in jeans. Because I'm that type of stupid. You got heart and spite. You got heart, spite, and you probably got a damn good bite. There you go. It's your new catchphrase. Use it next time. We got here. Anna would have to bundle up and come visit. I'm grateful for the weather not deciding what it wants to do. You're very welcome to visit. Very welcome. Oh, yeah, everyone loves Cal. She's a good little shit. Talk to Cal almost every day. Sometimes the conversations don't last long, but almost every day. You laugh, but it's true. I like wearing jeans, but I like wearing shorts nowadays as I've gotten older. When I was younger, I didn't like wearing shorts at all. I was jeans all the time. And now that I have shorts, I don't wear jeans as often anymore. I have a problem because all of my socks are knee-high socks, basically, or at least calf height, to protect your legs from the boots rubbing the hair off of your legs. So now I'm in a conundrum. I wear shorts, but all my socks are super fucking long. And y'all make fun of me for them. Cal is an awesome possum. Oh, yeah. Jeans, girlier PJs. God, we cover some weird topics. Some weird topics. At least we're not talking about food yet. However, I say that, and I have to make a food comment. Because of all the McDonald's talk that was going on in the Discord yesterday, I had McDonald's today. Oh, so good. Rubbing it off has to be better than waxing them, though. I don't know. I've never waxed anything. I have been told I should, do a waxing for like 1,000 subs or something like that, or, and I'm like, no, I'm good. I may not like some of the hair I have, but I'm not sure if I want to wax it. Freaking McDonald's, bruh. Makes you look like Steve Urkel or however the fuck you spell his name. Wearing my knee highs? Fuck off, Tay. We saw you trying to disguise those gray alien legs. My legs are the color of my hands. My socks were gray. Fuck off, Friday, for saying you couldn't tell the difference, and fuck off, Valkyrie, for doing the same. No mac for me. Stuff makes me violently sick. I don't get like the mac sauce, anything like that. No, that's definitely a no-no. Waxing hurts. I'll take your word on it. I'm not going to do it anytime soon. I get a double quarter pounder, large meal, no onion, with a Sprite, a couple extra burgers on the side, a couple extra large fries, usually at least 2 apple pies. I said 2, I made 3. That's usually what I get for myself. Sometimes I'll get myself 2 large double quarter pounder meals, but I don't go to McDonald's very often, so when I do get stuff from McDick's, I definitely make sure I'm getting my money's worth. And unfortunately, they tend to mess up the order every fucking time. So we've decided to go to A&W instead nowadays. Do without McDick's if you don't eat it after a while. It makes you feel like shit. No, it don't. Nuh-uh. I can do. But I will say there are better choices. Here in the Midwest, Culver's is better than McDonald's. However, McDonald's fries will always beat Culver's fries, but the Culver's burgers are better than McDonald's. Hands down, I will not back off that statement. A&W, however, has better root beer than Culver's does, better burgers than Culver's, and better fries than Culver's. Still, the fries are worse than McDonald's, but, it is what it is. Love Culver's. Culver's is amazing. It really is. I used to live next to one. It was that was like a 3-day, 3 meals a week visit. That's for sure. Yes, I know you like Culver's, Jesse. We all know. They're not too bad, but I want a spicy chicken sandwich. Girl's too sheltered. She doesn't know better places. I also had an ex that worked at Culver's, so I got to have from time to time some of their custard would come home for me. 50s style food restaurant here called Al's French Fries. It's really great. I used to work in a place that was 50s and 60s styled, and it was called Moe's Diner, and I worked there for a long time. I've never been to an In-N-Out. Had the opportunity once, but I just never went in. Dad went to school with the owner. Same time, same school every time I have when I think of my dad. Culver's doesn't mess up your freaking order to the point where you gotta give up my food. Hey, I mean, you could just told your old man to stop, so you could have got something. What is an A&W? Is that yeah, so A&W is a food franchise, but it is also the A&W root beer that primarily people get here in the U.S. And A&W root beer made their own restaurants, and they're actually pretty good. They used to be like drive-ins. At one point in time, you drive up, you'd make your order, and you'd sit in your car and you'd eat it underneath this great big awning and stuff like that way back in the day. Leanne, you gotta be way behind on the times if you're catching up on my balls right now. You gotta hit that live button to get caught up. I think it was the restaurants that were technically first, but the root beer might have been distributed first. Yeah, it's the same stuff as the root beer. Yeah, it's really good. Sylvester Tater. Dairy Queen is good. Dairy Queen's good depending on where you are. So like around here, there's two primary Dairy Queens. One is a half hour away, and one is about 15 minutes away. The 15-minute away one never has good food. The half hour away one is always good. So that one definitely varies on who they hire. That's my experience. Why does everyone go crazy for Five Guys? Because having Five Guys at one time is every woman's fantasy. Boom, gotcha. No, I have no idea. Their fries are good. Their burgers are too expensive. Also have places that sell cream, soft serve ice cream. Yeah. Jesse, you need to get out and you gotta visit A&W. Mug is okay. I like the dog on it, but it's too sweet. Yes, agreed. Mug definitely is a sweeter root beer than A&W. And then if you have 1919, which is another type of root beer that is usually served in the taverns up here from tap, that one is it has a thicker caramel in it. So when you drink it, it feels like you're drinking something a bit more heavy, but it's still really good. Hello there, Joan. Ladies Fright. What's going on? Also, don't apologize. There is no being late to these streams. Don't ever fucking apologize. Fuck that shit. No, there ain't no being late. Barks for life. Barks, I think, is best if you want to do root beer floats. Barks is definitely the way to go for that, yeah. But I can't say I like drinking it as much. All the DQs here are owned by different people. There is no sorries. Exactly. Yeah, there is no reason to ever apologize for showing up later than other people. I do not care. Never apologize. Not to me. I'm not worth apologizing to. Your First Amendment is a freedom of speech. It's not a freedom to get down and beg for forgiveness. Now that's not the freedom. They're different. I am not worthy of asking for forgiveness, nor am I the one to grant it. You are just like every other wizard. You show up when you need to show up. You will be here when you arrive. That's just the way it goes. It's fine. Racing by your house. Yeah, there was someone that was revving their shit. Yeah. Now apologize for apologizing. I can definitely say I do that a lot. No, never apologize for coming in here. People get here when they get here. I do not care. Speaking of which, I'm going to go get myself that other Angry Orchard. I'll be right back. I apologize for leaving you with the chair for a moment. Hey, Remy, you are very comfortable down there, I guess. is a wizard having an angry orchard, yes. Chat runs different sometimes. Okay. What have we been up to this evening? Just kind of relaxing. Not too much else. Getting a little bit of grievances out in the air. Just relaxing, enjoying people. What am I drinking? I am drinking a hard cider. Hard cider. They're nice. They're tasty. I like them. The alcohol content is quite low, so I can usually drink a lot of them if I so choose, but no reason to. I already finished off Shies earlier, so I mean, this will be my third drink of the night. Usually I limit myself to 2. Yeah, I can celebrate, I guess, for getting angry and not blowing up the house. You love grievances after rewatch. Psh. Grievances weren't that bad. There was nothing really all that interesting. I'll be very frank with you. I'm not throwing on an accent. I'm not doing wild voices. It's pretty mild. I can celebrate for you, Mile. I will celebrate for you. That's actually a good thing to celebrate for. So, 1 for you, Mile. Yeah, it's called Angry Orchard Hard Cider. Crisp apple. You went to college in Vermont, yeah. I usually like reds, but the problem with reds that I've found is if I have it in a can, right? Because I don't drink beer. I just don't. I really don't care for the majority of them. So I like hard ales. Red's apple ale, when it gets to the bottom of the can, it becomes quite bitter, and I really don't care for it. Angry Orchard doesn't do that, but it doesn't taste great in the bottle, so I buy Angry Orchard in the can. So don't worry, Maya, we'll celebrate later too, probably. I usually don't make these chatty streams too terribly long. Or since I have something going on tomorrow night, maybe we'll do something tomorrow night to help celebrate a little bit. Joan is the name. At least that's what I've been informed, anyways. Tomorrow night, I won't be streaming. I don't know if J-Cart is going to stream our collab that we're doing tomorrow night or not. So I can't say. But I can say I'll be doing something with him. We will be doing a collaboration involving the Sam and Colby Hell Week that they had. The episode, I believe, is something I did cover a little bit at one point in time way back when. So that'll be tomorrow night. I don't know if he's streaming it, though, or if we're just recording it. But that's what's on the docket. Which is why we're doing a Chatty stream tonight, since I missed the last one as well, due to sickness. You mean Joan of Arc? Avoid bonfires at all costs. I was talking about having a bonfire the other day, actually. It'd be really nice to have one again. If anyone's into anime, there's an anime called Drifters. Drifters was done by the same person who wrote up Hellsing and Hellsing Ultimate. And in Drifters, Joan of Arc actually is a enemy of the main character in that anime. And goddamn do those fight scenes hit hard. I'm just throwing it out there. Drifters is a great anime. So is Hellsing. I prefer Hellsing Ultimate over regular Hellsing, though. You want to come to a bonfire? Probably not around here. We get a little wild with them. We literally, at one point in time, Boogie and I, everyone knows Boogie, we put 2 giant-ass pallets together and made a big old teepee to where the fire was almost lighting the trees on fire that were above the burning pit. So we had to Spartan kick the thing down because the pallets we were using were probably like 12 feet long. That was in the disaster waiting to happen since we live in the forest. You had me at Hellsing. Hellsing is great. I prefer Hellsing Ultimate. Just my preferred preference. But the anime that was made by the same creator is called Drifters, and that is extremely good. They dance naked around the fire. No, but we carried my dad in from the fire a number of times and had someone get so drunk they they told me and everyone else at the fire that they were going to be my new stepmommy. Yep, she was someone I graduated high school with. That was interesting. They get weird. But bonfires around this place get a little weird. We have fun though. It's the same as what you guys experience on streams. Although, however, like in a stream, what you guys are getting right now, the way I'm talking, a little bit slower, a little deeper, is how I actually speak with people. Like if you get in an actual like one-on-one conversation with me over voice chat, this is what you're gonna get. I'm way more mellow. I'm a lot deeper. I'm more composed. This is really closer to me than what you see all the time on all the other videos. And I still do the dumb shit. I just sound madder when I do it. Mellow. I am relatively mellow, man. Okay, not up here. Up here in the mind, it's constantly going and I'm constantly overthinking just about every possible aspect of my life. To the 10th degree. But I'm usually calm about it. And I rage bait people on a regular. I hang out with Boogie. He taught me well. What can I say? So what is on your guys' minds? Haven't been to a bonfire in ages. Love the smell of wood smoke. Same. We have a lot of brush that we plan on burning up this this summer. They call him Mellow Yellow. Dang it, Boogie. It's why I like when Boogie and I actually go somewhere together. Number one, because we're roughly the same height, people go like, oh my god, you guys must be brothers. And then we start speaking like, you sound a lot like him. And it's like, no, we don't. We don't like that. He's bald, I'm not. He grows good facial hair, I don't. We're just about the same size. War Thunder is on your mind. Never got into War Thunder. Trying to figure out what to stream about tomorrow is on your mind. Whatever the hell you feel like. Sometimes it's good to leave it up to a vote. Tonight, I left it up to a vote because I didn't know what was going to be going on. So I said, do you want hardcore WoW or do you want chatty time? you leave it up to a vote, and sometimes it makes it easier so you as a content creator don't have to just guess. You can just let your followers, your friends make the decision for you. So same sense of humor apparently. Yeah, we definitely have the same sense of humor. Playing Stars, pretty sure I'm at the final boss. Great gameplay. I don't know what the fuck is happening story-wise, but that's okay. I've seen a number of people play Sorrow so far. Not worth getting into, but I still have 2.5 hours in. Wait, what? 2,500 hours in. Are you talking about Monster Hunter? Is that what you're talking about? Yes, Jesse did watch Tombstone yesterday. Jesse, you mentioned watching another one of the movies I suggested earlier today. What movie was that you watched? Tombstone is honestly one of my favorite films. It is so good. Val Kilmer, the fact that he was suffering the flu the entire time they were shooting it, and he did an amazing job. The fact that you got Sam Elliott in there as Virgil was really fucking amazing. The Shootist is a great film in my opinion. But any more worlds to explore in Expedition 33? Not that I'm aware of. I haven't looked into anything else with them yet. I don't think they've made any more DLC or any more updates on that stuff. At least not that I'm aware. Usually they only do like one DLC big update, and that's about as far as it gets for RPGs. Like the one I'm doing right now, which is Tales of Arise. They only have the one DLC, and they basically stopped making Tales afterwards. Same with Code Vein. Code Vein had a couple DLCs. Now they're actually making a second game of Code Vein, which is another Bandai Namco game, just like Tales is. But usually RPGs get one DLC, maybe two if they're lucky. So I don't think Expedition 33 will have any more. Started another one a little while ago, but I need to restart it. Bill Paxton, yes. Been on a Tamagotchi life kick here. If the Switch wasn't upstairs, I knew how to set it up for streaming. I would do a little Debunkers Island. To do that, all you require is a C charger to USB, and you plug that into your PC. If you use OBS, you then go in and you go under either media source, or you add in a new game device or game capture source, and that's how you'd be able to show that. It's going to be one of those two. You're in 3 different people's Tamagotchi islands. Damn, Jesse be getting around. Val Kilmer put his body through hell. Yes, he did. Definitely. Tamagotchi life is crazy. I have seen a number of them. I will probably never play the game. I definitely hope to God I am never there. And if anyone is using my likeness or my name in a Tamagotchi, you better fucking tell me. Not because I'm going to get mad, but I better get to see what's going on. Because I think I deserve that. Not that I couldn't do it, because we do have a Switch, but it's right here. Switch right there. See? So if you really wanted to, Joan, you can look it up. As long as you have a C charger to USB, you can actually hook it up to your PC and play it that way. You might have to move things around a little bit and test your sources on whatever app or whatever site you're using, like whatever capture site, streaming site, whatever it is. But yeah, you can definitely do it. I mean, Jessie gets around just the way she rolls, right? She can't be hunkered down in the basement all the time. Oh, I had to pop my back. Just added the ghost of Victorian child last night. Name of... I'm not even going to try that. I am old. I still have Second Life on my PC. I played Second Life a wee bit. Way back in the day. Oh, that was a hoot and a holler. I know I've been asked by a number of people if I still play, and I'm like, nope, I don't play anymore for a number of reasons. One of them is sometimes people that got into Second Life would not get out of Second Life and did a lot of things in Second Life. And it just wasn't quite for me after a time. Oh, man. Oh, that felt good. Ho, 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 ho. Ooh, I'm starry-eyed, but that was amazing. Don't do what I do. There is no monkey see, monkey do around here, right? Do as I say, not as I do. Don't do that. Don't pop your neck like that. A bit of an underground culture. Yeah. Stop when you break your neck. Thank you, Shy. Victory for snapping my neck. I love it. Sounded painful? No, it didn't. It's not painful. No. So like when it comes to popping your neck, one of the things is like we know where our limit is for our range of motion. So for me, I'm using like fingers, pushing up, or I use my knuckles. I'm only getting to a certain point. I'm not pushing past that where I'm actually going to cause injury. But sometimes if you haven't done it for quite some time and you get sparkles in your eyes, it's because your nerves just went spark. Speaking of necks, did you... what? Oh, I'm so glad that is only on the Twitch. You fucker. Don't click that link. It's gonna cause a virus to happen in your computer. Don't click the link. It won't. I'm kidding, but up to level 12, nice. I literally just heard Shy's phone go off upstairs. All I heard was ah. I swear right now, if everything is quiet because people are checking that link, you all have problems, alright? Got your head stuck to your shoulder one day? Yeah, I don't worry about that. I already had a blown disc. I don't click links. Good. Don't click those links. They're dangerous. It's literally a video where Shy says the only appropriate necklace is my hands. Or her favorite necklace is my hands. That's an old clip from when I was playing Final Fantasy VII. Which, I mean, I do have quite large hands. They can fit around most necks. But, if that's what you want, you gotta check out my OnlyFans page to get the hands, alright? Get a little handsy. Although I do know a number of people that would definitely really enjoy having my hands around their throat still. I have problems with that phrase, so I'll leave it be. It's usually best to just walk away from it. Yeah, I definitely understand that. Peagle is Mr. Hands confirmed. I got like big old meat paws, man. My daughter had a stroke after the chiropractor popped her neck. That is a crazy thing to have happen. But that would then indicate that she probably had an embolism in one of her veins in her neck or whatever. And then the embolism shot up if that were to actually have happened. Or if you're saying she just like went, I've also seen that happen too. When I was getting my degree in massage therapy, we had people that would hold so much tension in their backs and in their shoulders that when we started to massage them, they would bust out in tears. And they would go down like this whole life story, like a gigantic therapy session. And you got to hear some wild and crazy things during a massage. Yes, I'm still capable of performing massage therapy on people. No, I'm not licensed to do it anymore because I became technically disabled by causing damage to my nerves in my hand. But you heard a lot of wild things, tell you what. Just like when I drove for Uber and Lyft, you heard a lot of wild things. A lot of wild things. Quite common. I wouldn't know. I never dove into that scope of interest, I guess, so I don't want to ever pop other people's joints or anything like that. That's not really what I do. I do pop my kids' toes because they think it's funny, but that's about as far as that gets. If your body holds that shit, it's like a dance classes too. Yep. One of the best massages massage techniques that I ever learned was called myofascial massage. And you're using about the weight of a dime or a nickel on somebody when you're actually holding their body, right? Whether you're holding the head, letting it rest on your fingertips, or you're pulling an arm, or you're pulling a leg. And what happens is the fascia tissue under our skin, right? It moves on its own and adjusts to stuff. And when you're doing this as the therapist, right, you are being moved by the body and how it needs to move. And I'm double jointed in my shoulders. My glenoid cavity in my shoulders is shallow, so I can actually dislocate my shoulders by myself on command. And when the professor at the time, her name was Joan, was performing this on me as a, to show the class, she got very creeped out because she actually dislocated my shoulder because my cavity is so shallow. And she was just walking along with my arm because you can literally feel that the fascia, it'll push against your fingertips in which way it wants to go, and you just kind of walk with it. And my arm dislocated on her, and I've never seen a woman jump so fast. Because she's performing the lightest touch massage therapy she knows, and my shoulder just dislocates on her, and you can hear the pop happen, and it just freaked everybody out. But it's a great massage, and if you have a lot of tension and you have a lot of issues, find someone in your area that does do myofascial massage, And you're going to feel a lot better. It's not going to be deep tissue. You're not going to hurt. It's going to be very light touch. It actually does helps. %, sticky. Damn, man. You ain't getting very high tonight, girl. My ex was addicted to my massages. I took on massage therapy as a shits and giggles type of ordeal. I became very good at it, but I hate having people touch me. So when I had to do your composition stuff and show that you know what you're doing, and people had to use me as their test subject to perform the massage on, I hated it. I hated being touched. Vertebral arterial dissection. Nice. That's a hell of a name. Yeah, I never knew that was the thing with chiropractic. Jessie is 50% sticky. That's fine. She doesn't need to be any bigger than that. But moving on. You just got to do the sticky percent by itself, otherwise the bot has an issue with it. Anne's only 30%. You can't blame Alpha. I'm the one that made the bot. I'm the one that did it. Alpha never made the bot. He just operates it now. I made it. He can't be blamed. You'll make V2 or V3, right? Potentially, have to look into that type. I learned to do lactic acid release, essentially a deep massage. Yeah, so deep tissue massage is actually quite nice. And Alpha's drier than Sahara. You don't even your own body doesn't like the fact that you're thinking about making a new bot. Nice. And oddly enough, if you're having gastrointestinal issues, doing pregnancy massage on yourself or having someone else do it to you will help you shit so damn well. It's crazy. Cover this bot in molasses and shove it into a bear den. Go for it. Do it. It's all fine by me. It's all dandy. It was like that. Didn't like being touched. Term for it, but I don't remember what it was called. I just don't like being touched by people I don't know. I have a limit to how many times my kids can even give me hugs before I start getting bothered by it. And if I'm loving someone, right, with Shy, let's use as an example. I'm fine with getting hugs all the time. I'm fine with reaching out, all that shit. I have to be comfortable, and if I'm not comfortable, I'm really not going to enjoy it. And my body's just going to tense up. My only thought is, what can I do to get you away from me? Yoga squat or happy baby pose can help your poop too. Yep. Squatting in general helps a lot. For some odd reason, the sticky percent did not work for Holly. Trigger point as well for chronic pain. Yep, working on trigger points and stuff like that, or knots. Yeah, that definitely does a lot. Reiki massage. I don't believe in Reiki, so don't even look into that. That's a fucking crock of shit. Mouse. Welcome in, Mouse. 90% sticky. Damn. Jessie doesn't like being touched. She's just trying to ride the wave now, aren't you? Jizzed in my pants. Thank you, Holly. Now I'm going to need a new pair of shorts, and I don't even have a washer to wash them in. God damn it. What are you doing to me, Holly? Anne is probably throwing a conniption fit at her house right now. The brat is getting brattier because the bot is out bratting the brat. That's an achievement I don't even think I could even master or achieve, you know. I couldn't muster that much. Trying to ride the wave. I know, Jesse, you want to feel important. I know. She is. Dude, nothing. I did nothing. You may think you did nothing. For most people, it doesn't take much to jizz in their pants. It just happens. You could be walking to the store and someone might do it before you even realize it. It's just a thing. Is that my haunted doll collection? I mean, I guess kind of, sort of, yeah. I mean, Gobbo is not haunted. Gobbo the Goblin here. I got my little planchette, though, for shits and giggles. This is Gobbo. Gobbo the Goblin. Cute little guy. He's not haunted in the slightest. I'll never say any of my dolls are haunted, but I'll definitely say they're creepy as fuck. Then we have little Raggedy Ann, like sits in the palm of my hand. It's an itty bitty little thing. Let's see here. And then we got this stupid ass clown thing that I really don't care for. You guys can keep that in your memories tonight, you know. Maybe in your 20s, but not now. You would be surprised. And then we got Choco over there as well. Almost looks like Yoshi. What the heck? It's my fault. I hope you all suffer with this bot. It is. It's Jesse's fault. Gobbo playing with the Ouija board, summoning things. Yeah. Gobbo summoning something. You'd be very surprised. You know, I hear that all the time, that people would be very shocked if other individuals found them attractive, no matter what age bracket you are, no matter what size you are. There are people that would find you extremely attractive. You may never know it because they are likely too ashamed to ever admit it, because society would likely tell them you can't find them attractive for XYZ reason, right? But there are. Believe me. There are people that are attracted to busted teeth. There are people that are attracted to raggedy hair. People that are attracted to people that don't bathe. There's always going to be someone out there that's going to find you very attractive no matter what you do. Because for some reason, people find me attractive, and I hate myself. I do not find myself attractive in the slightest of fashions. I'm bisexual. I have men that I find to be very attractive. I am definitely not one of those men. Just the way it is. Everyone here is hot. I mean, it's only 55 degrees here. I can take my clothes off, but I don't think y'all want to see that. Definitely gonna fucking blind some people with my fucking white ass chest here. I had a doll that was creepy as fuck. I do not like that doll. I do not know where my grandmother got that doll, but it's staying over there now. Busted teeth. Like, yeah. Someone finds A1 poo sauce hot. You know, there's somebody for everybody. It's a phrase I never want to say, but there's somebody for everybody. Good or bad, just the way it is. They jizzed in their pants on the way to the store. Joan. I jizzed in my pants on the way to the store. There you go. Now you have someone that said they jizzed in their pants on the way to the store. Congratulations. You glow enough. Please don't. Thank you. Jesse being one of them. Never understand that. That's just the way it goes. Nothing overly interesting in this stream, is there? I haven't really dove into any big hot tip, big ticket items. No, we are not posting that. Alpha, no. Bad alpha. Bad. Just letting you know it's bad. No one needs to see that. That's a bad site. Little fucker. Oh, we all know better. We all know better. Posting what you don't need to know. You definitely don't need to know. I have a guy who says I'm beautiful. I tell him he's crazy. Exactly, right? It's just the way it goes. People say I'm not, a terribly hideous looking person, but I'm like, that's questionable. Now Elf will have to post it. Is it your OnlyFans? Maybe. It's not under that name that he posted, but maybe. You'd have to look real hard to find my OnlyFans. I'm a bigger, curvy lady who struggles with body dysmorphia. I don't think anyone finds me attractive. That's why I build walls. Yeah. Apparently you've never seen Shy then, because she's a bigger, curvier lady. I can tell y'all, I tend to go more towards the bigger, curvier ladies, but I've also been with small women. Why? Because it's not just the size of their body that intrigues the fuck out of me. I enjoy their personalities. The smaller ones have turned out to be the ones that have been a bit more crazy, and they've almost ran me down in a car and stabbed me with a screwdriver. So I'll go for the bigger ladies. They tend not to attack me. Just stating the facts. Some girls say I'm handsome and attractive, but I doubt that. I say you sounded a little nasally, but it could have just been your thing. I don't know. Beefle. Beefle. Jesse, you called me Beefle. Well, they may be hungry. I ain't never done that. Small, but not insane. I mean, well, I guess I'm small, but not that psycho. Yeah, I've the smallest woman I've ever been with swung a baseball bat at me. She jammed a ring between my clavicles. She stabbed me with a screwdriver. Tried to stab me with a pair of keys. Broke a glass inside of our apartment because she was throwing a hissy fit. And it was a whole ordeal. So I stroked. Stroke man, stroke man. Oof. Pick up an instrument that isn't a trumpet. I mean, if you pick up a trumpet, it means you can blow. Oh! Let me try that again. If you pick up a trumpet, it means you can blow. So women should definitely grab the trumpets. No, it's just the way it goes. I stabbed a harpy. Damn. Yeah, I did that. Yeah, you were helping me fight off the harpies last night. Got a little too into that, but that's okay. I don't blame you. It's fun to eradicate digital enemies when you're feeling a little miffed about stuff. No comment. I know. Personally, can make or break it for me, a person's attractiveness. Luckily, my husband and I have been together since high school, been through ever size stages of healing. There you go. Understand no matter where you are, what you do, what you look like, how you behave, there's going to be someone out there somewhere. And I can tell you that there are very specific sites that will definitely assist you in finding these particular people. There are sites designed to find particular people that are going to be interested in your particular situation. I'm not naming any sites, but there are sites. You can find them. Getting into smacking the fuck out of them, no lies. You smacking the fuck out of something. Imagine that. No, I mean, hell, for the longest time, Shy wanted to bring a third into the relationship so she could have a girlfriend. I said, sure, go for it. It ain't gonna fucking bother me any. She's like, you're not gonna be bothered? I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to fucking, make you guys happy either way, so. This is a dating site or an FBI site? Dating. Well, dating is probably a stretch of a word for it, but yeah, there are sites to find someone who are adults that are into certain things. Last guy I dated tried to drive me off a cliff. He let Jesus take the wheel, did he? True. Match, Hinge, Bumble. Yeah, that usually works. I was thinking FetLife myself, but yeah, Now, I know you guys just heard me say it, and you guys are all going to check that real quick. I never hit the one I wanted to. Man, what a loss. Exactly. Should have smacked that motherfucker right in the junk. Put in what you're looking for, and your type is, go from there. Yep, that's all it takes. That is all it takes. I don't even look for anything anymore, and it just fucking shows up. So he definitely did let Jesus take the wheel. My apologies, Anne. Although, I'm glad you're here, because I like having my brat. Every time I call you a brat, I think of calling you a brat, and then it just makes me hungry. No lie. I regret not smacking them. I'd given up on dating sites. I'm sick of saying, did you jam your... I mean, number one, you don't have to say that as the number one. You can just not respond. When I was with my ex, she wanted to bring another woman into it. As much as I thought I liked the idea, I really didn't. I said, whatever. I knew you'd be talking about FetLife. Mr. Prism, I swear to God, if you have found me on FetLife, you better fucking message me. Because if not, that is rude. I am not a sausage. I had a comment, but I'm not going to say it. Oh, I'm not going to say that comment. I shit my chair. I've been on FetLife for a long time. Good luck finding me, but I am there. Now he will find you. Yes, he will attempt. Say it. Anne, I can roll you up between the bed sheets and make you look like you got cased like a goddamn sausage. I could stack you between pillows. Cover you with a white sauce. There you go. Deleted your account? Fucking knew it. Good, I ain't got to worry about Mr. Prism finding me. Although I wouldn't mind if he did. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. You know what I'm saying? From now on, Anne is no longer a brat. She's a brat. Speaking of which, I really should make myself some of them tonight. Maybe tomorrow. I don't really even remember the name I'm using on there. I don't remember what it was. I haven't been on it in ages, like years at this point, but there's probably still an account. This Fat Life searching an ARG with clues. Maybe. Like I said, I haven't been on there in a long time, but it was used for many things. Stick a fork in her. She's done. Just like a brat. Get her hot enough, she opens wide and starts spraying juice. I will see myself out. I have no other comment after that. If you ain't laughing, you ain't living. Anywho, so what would you guys like to talk about? I hope no one was actually like trying to drink any water at that moment in time, because they might not be able to. They might be choking right now. Jesse's dead, going, oh my lord. I think we're all hot under the collar right now. I like it that way. I like it a lot. Have another drink. I don't want another drink. I've had 3. I'm good. Not water, so it doesn't count. Mayo. What were you choking on? Oh my god. Nah, I've had enough. I'm good. Having a hard time with my eyes. I think I rubbed them. That's the worst thing about having allergies, is your eyes will get puffy and you'll start rubbing them to try to like help yourself out. But what was that sound? Which one, the laugh or the gurgle? Because it would have been a little bit of a little bit of gas coming up. None your business, motherfucker. That's alright. I'll get to know later. I had a statement. I was gonna say it, but I'll hold it back because it sounds way bad. I wasn't drinking, but I nearly got killed in my video game. Good. The laugh. Oh, I have a number of them. Heard the Nurgle. Fucking Nurgle. That's a hell of a beast all upon itself. Of disease and decay. Oh my god. Join November 2020? Who did? Me? Maybe. I don't remember. When did I join? Been a while. Maybe. That might sound about right. I don't have much up on there. I don't remember what the hell I even called myself back then. I was on there searching for a third for Shy, if I remember. Can you do the Joker laugh? Are you asking if I can do the Mark Hamill Joker laugh? I mean, if I take enough time to prepare for it, yeah. I've gotten close. But it's not really what I do. But yeah, I can get close. It takes a lot of prep work because I don't quite... I don't normally get that type of pitch very often. Usually I just do a psycho clown just in general for shits and giggles, but the Nicholson one, I could probably do Jack Nicholson. I probably could, but I'd end up likely waking up the kids, and I don't want to do that. If I have a day where I have no one around, maybe I'll do it then. Well, if you were a bit thinner. Similar experience on there, but only got men talking to me. I didn't have that. I primarily had a number of women. Some of them were relatively close. Some of them were weird. I remember one of them had, this is going to sound really bad. One of them that contacted Shy, I think it was, had tattooed her nipples with great big old stars on them. And she was well endowed in the chest and everything. But oh my, they were just big black stars. And it's like, Jesus Christ. That's what I get for posing with a bass. It was this long. I don't think I put up any of my actual photos of myself. So, I mean, there's photos of me, but none in a sexual manner on there. Why stars? I don't know. I don't even think we ever asked. But that was one individual that did reach out. That was more than willing. The other one that reached out at one point in time, I know you guys are getting actual lore here. One of them that reached out, if I remember, the image was nipple piercings attached to a big old chain that was being held by somebody else. Oh, a bass guitar. I thought it was more like a bass, like a fish. Yeah, if you go on FetLife, there's a lot of weird shit. You'll see a lot more. You'll see way more dicks, vag, and titties than you're probably prepared to look at. I'll tell you that much. Cat wants to come inside. Way more than you're ever prepared for. God's honest truth on that. You will find out things about people you may have been happier not knowing. Yes, that is a very true statement. I think that's why I stopped being on there for the most part. Like it still exists. The account's still there, I believe, but I definitely aren't on there. Huh. I mean, Cal sent me a thing going, I found a beagle on FET, but they're in Germany. Yeah, I've got family in Germany. And there's a 52-year-old dude from Eau Claire. Is that your dad? I don't know. I don't know if that's my old man. I've never told him about FET, but if he found it, kudos daddy. You know what I mean? There are some colorful people on those sites. There are very colorful people. The beautiful people are not in FET life. Nah, some of them are really good looking people, but it's very weird. Wisconsin, I am in Wisconsin. That is correct. Yeah. If you guys are looking, whatever, I'll tell you what, you'll find me because I'll have the same face. There you go. What do you mean you don't know? I don't know if my dad's on FetLife or not. I never fucking looked. It's not something I ever wanted to think about. I mean, yeah, my dad's packing a little skyscraper inside his pants, but it's not what I ever wanted to go looking into, so I just don't know. Bob, please. And those that are part of the Discord, you've seen my dad and his Daisy Dukes. God, he wore 'em to the house today. God, I wish it didn't. Why would he keep tabs on that, Jesse? Exactly. Why would I keep tabs on if my dad is on a fucking sex site or not? I mean, I haven't even been on the site in, God, it must have been at least 3 years. I don't think I've changed that much in a 3-year time period, but it's up there. And the fact that people want to go out and find it, I mean, kudos to you doing it, but you shouldn't. That's weird. Just stating the fact, it's weird. As I get more notifications right now, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jessie put up her second Tamagotchi thing. Okay. The fuck do you want, Alpha? Yeah, that's not the right one. Okay. Y'all enjoy your research. I love that photo. Go Bob. My old man is something special. He is definitely something special. People go, your dad ain't that much of a redneck, but yeah, it is. Yes, but you aren't 30, so you're safe. That's true. I'm not 30. I'm a number of years older now, but same face. You can find me on there. I don't hide it. I've never hidden the fact that I've been there. Never hidden the fact that, what it was what we were looking for. Everyone's perverted in some way, Jesse. Oh, if you only knew the half of that statement. Oh, right. That got weird right quick. So what else is going on, guys? I mean, what's your weeks look like? I know what I'm doing tomorrow night, and that's a Sam and Colby collaboration with J-Card, but everyone's got something, My dad, he likes wearing banana hammocks and Daisy Duke, so whatever, let him do what he wants to do. He ain't hurting nobody. Jeff actually says, if you're wearing Daisy Dukes, you might be a redneck. No, if you're staring at a container of orange juice because it says concentrate on the side, you might be a redneck. You can't do facial search unless you have a warrant on FetLife. Thank God. Enjoying the chaos. Try to watch more of the Beagle list. What film do you plan on watching next on the Beagle list? I didn't give you that many movies, though. I just suggested a short number, like maybe 10? I think 10 sounds about right. I think you've watched a majority of them so far. You didn't tell me if you liked The Shootist or not, but The Shootist is quite a good film in my opinion. Torturing yourself at the gym. Oh, Anne. Do it. Go to that gym. Jump on that treadmill. Work them legs till you can't walk anymore. Give yourself a tremble inside. And if you ask why, because I told you to. That's all you need to know, just because I told you to. And now, the proper brat in you would go, well, I'm not going to the gym anymore. Exactly. Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. Glutton for punishment. Nope. Holding that comment in. Holding that one. May or may not have teared up for no reason at the end. Of which one? The Shootist? Or which one are you talking about, Jesse? Are you talking about The Shootist? Are you talking about Tombstone? Are you talking about the latest one that you started watching that you haven't told me that you're watching yet? This is a list I sent her privately a long time ago, Holly. It's not on Discord. It was one I sent privately. And if you're such a glutton for punishment, I can definitely give you some punishment. Up close and personal. Oh, okay. You're talking about The Shootist, yep. You know, the one where you felt bad for interrupting me. I did feel really bad. If someone, all right, I am the type of person that if someone is watching a film or they're doing something that they believe, is important to them or they want to do something, and I end up messaging them, they message back, hey, I'm watching a movie right now. I feel fucking terrible about it. And then I don't want to continue conversing with that person until after they've finished whatever they're doing, because I feel like I'm burdening them or bothering them, which is a very common thing. My nose itches. It wouldn't matter if it's you, Jesse, or if it was Mayo, if it was Shy. Like I get upset at myself if I bother Shy and ask her a question when she's reading a book, or if she's watching TV or whatever. I feel bad no matter who it is. It doesn't matter. That's just the way I am. Everyone's gonna start sending a bunch of freaking films to watch again. One thing we gotta do, maybe I'll do this tomorrow night actually, in the Discord, is maybe, for a little woman's sake, we will watch some more Destination Truth in the Discord privately to get a couple more episodes in. That might be a good way to, depending on how mentally abused I feel, doing a video with Jake Art tomorrow. Maybe it'd be good to do some Destination Truth. You're human, Beagle. I know I'm human. I don't like bothering people. That's why I don't tell people what goes on in my life that is very detrimental to me and puts me into a downward spiral, because they don't need to know. Instead, I will tell you guys the funny shit that goes on, or the stuff that makes me a little bit irritable. because that is more okay to me to release to you guys. Things that put me into a terrible state, I don't want to disclose. Syscord, always the Discord. It is always the Discord. It really is. We honestly have a lot of fun in the Discord. I knew I don't bother people. I get it. Doesn't mean I'm not going to feel that sensation just like every other person. All right? It's just the way it goes. Probably go for about another 15 minutes, give or take. We'll be at about 2.5 hours, and that'll be a good time to probably call her an evening, because usually our talkatives don't go as far. Releaseth onto us. You want me to release onto you the creamy liquid? That maybe could be possible. Release onto you what is driving, what is, causing issues? No, sirree, Bob. I will never become a burden to people in that regard. And that is my choice. I'll hear when I annoy someone. You don't have to apologize to me, Jesse. You did nothing wrong. I know. There you go. Mr. Prism is completely drowning in the sticky. He is smothered and covered in the white stuff. There ain't no shower in the world that's ever going to get rid of that. There's not enough Dawn to get your hair looking good. All right. There is no Navy that'll ever rescue you from that ocean. The ocean of white that you are currently drowning in. Not open the gates of hell. Exactly. And understand, okay, it's not because I don't trust people. It's not because I don't respect people. It is because I don't want to ever be put in a situation where that stuff can come back at me. That's what it is. I never want to be put in that situation. It's not because I don't love them, not because I don't like them, not because I don't trust them, but there's always that thing in the back of your head that goes, might get fucked. That's why I don't. That, and speaking about it in certain terms, doesn't fix my problem. So just understand it's nothing against anybody. Because I hold it away from everybody. All right. Mr. Prism's hogging the sticky. Tonight, yeah. Mr. Prism's been collecting it in a jar. And that jar just suddenly overflowed. Covering him from head to toe. Every little beard, fiber, and follicle completely smothered and covered. So high that it makes that glossy sheen of a bald head of his matte colored. He ain't getting away from it. It's going to crust upon his body, and he will never be able to wash it off. No, just one jar like a giant vat. Leanne is sitting at 60% sticky. It's not bad sticky, but that's why I have that tinfoil hat. That way people can see you as you walk through the massive ocean. It's a whole cellar full of jars. Nah, we just got vats full of it. Entire wells full of it. You're not getting away from it. Good old Pam sitting at 1,000% sticky. There you go. Yes, ma'am. Mr. Prism forever unclean. I mean, if him and Dandolph ever got together, they could fight for the position of Mr. Clean, but we know Mr. Prism's never beaten the allegations of being smothered and covered right about now. One man with one jar. Just a big jar. It's a life-size jar. Oh, good God. Imagine the crustiness upon your beard. Ugh. Never be able to get that off of you. That's a terrible image. Don't imagine that. Don't even think about that. That'll give people the shivers. Good song, by the way. Shivers is a good song, but I know how to remove the sticky. Are you going to say with your mouth? Because that'd be the perfect opportunity to say it. I mean, you could be 2 girls, 1 cup. Just saying. Just saying. Oh, that was a terrible time back in my younger years. 2 girls, 1 cup. No, that was bad. And for those that don't understand 2 girls, 1 cup, don't ever look it up. Do not ever look that up. It was one of the worst, most atrocious things you would ever encounter. Oh. I don't remember who took down the firewalls or the proxies at our school and showed that to me, but oh my Lord. Dropping 2 girls, 1 cup like memes all evening. I know what 2 girls, 1 cup is. I saw it a long time ago. No. I remember it. There's a reason I don't bring it up. Because goddamn, the memories ain't good. God, I fucking hate you. I've tried so hard for so long. Had to call me out. Don't know what I'm talking about. No, I fucking do. Asshole. Fucking asshole, dude. There is worse stuff, but when you're a kid, that might be right at the pinnacle of what you actually want to get involved in. And then you realize what the real world is like, and then it gets far worse. There's a much better version with ice cream. I'm fine with just seeing a few seconds of that many years ago. Yep. Yeah, it was it was such a bad thing. Back when YouTube was quite new yet. Oh, that was all the same couple years for me. Yep. Yeah, that was a long time ago, and I've done so well to not think about it for a long time, so thank you so much. Although in reality, it's back in the day, right? There were certain things that were allowed in certain spaces. Like the guy who became Blippi, right? The first Blippi. He did a video with himself defecating on his friend. You know, like people do some weird shit and they get to different parts of their lives and they just want to forget those things. So, always a pleasure, me lord.
I was yelling at Bambi
Definitely give you a
for
pleasure one
doing
day.
those nasty things to me. Damn you,
Damn you,
Bambi.
Damn you.
Damn you.
Love Bambi. Good guy. Oh, my lord. That's a hell of a note to end her on, huh? Here we were going to do like a video about UFOs and UAPs and paranormal, and we ended up with 2 Girls, 1 Cup. I should really stop streaming. Like, holy crap, we get some weird conversations in weird places. It's a terrifying ordeal, but it's also good to just let loose and laugh a little bit, right? The Blippy thing is crazy. It is. The original Blippy took a big, massive dookie on his buddy. I think they were both in a porta-john too, or a porta-potty, however you want to say it. I don't remember. 2 aliens, 1 cup. I mean, it depends if the aliens are pissing out their fingers or if they're doing something weird. It's weird. Typical night with chat. Sometimes it definitely is. It's why do I get these types of chats, man? I never see these things go on in like seg stuff, beardo stuff. They never quite get to this point. We could have gone to probings. Do you want to get probed, Mr. Prism? If that's the case, I will have to ask permission of your wife first. And I will give you the deepest, darkest probing you've ever encountered. But unlike every other abduction, you will not be asleep. Love you. No story ever sounds great the minute of a porta potty is mentioned. I had some weird things happen in a number of porta potties over the years. I was never involved in them, but I got to watch. The darkest, what does that mean? No, I've never been in a Bristol Monday Mayhem stream. Probably because of the massive time differences is why I don't catch those. Also, Mondays, I don't really get to my computer on a Monday until noon. So that'd be like 6 p.m. UK time, or a little bit later depending. If you didn't fall in, someone splashed it around, because that stuff will come flying out, and the blue stuff is from inside the dookie dome of the porta potty. Your War Thunder account name is called Proby1. Hey, all the more power to you. You want to get probed and you want to get investigated, researched. All the more power to you, Prism. Having to fish out the stuff that shouldn't have been in there. That happens a lot too. Usually if that becomes the case, the thing gets just removed if it has too much stuff in there. But then again, it depends on where you're at and like how much people are spending for that stuff. So no. I already ate before I went down the tubes. Still, overall, it was still a relatively calm stream, which is still fun. But damn, do we cover some weird shit. That was a very strange noise. I'm not sure what that was. I suppose, though, peeps, friends, family, companions, compatriots, I'm going to leave it here. Hope you enjoyed the laughs. I hope you enjoyed relaxing and getting away from your daily lives for just a wee bit. A couple hours. You guys are all wanted in the world. You guys are all worth having in the world. Do not ever think otherwise. Do not ever think that you are not great, because you are. Go, drink your teas, drink your waters. Have a great freaking night. I am out. Good night, good night, good night.